Hey guys, how you going? Steve here again. Now, I've got a little top tip for you today. You may or may not know this, but I think I'll pass it on. Have you ever tried to glue your joins together like I'm doing here? I'm trying to glue these boards together, but you can't seem to get rid of it. You've got a bad gap there and you're trying to squeeze it up. Well, I'm going to show you a method which I think is a great method to do it. Now, I've just been using this method myself lately and I'm finding I'm getting great results. So, sometimes your fence on your table saw or your jointer can be a little bit out. Now, not much, could be a lot out, but a little bit out. So, what you find is when you cut your board, you're cutting your board and you're cutting them the same way. You're cutting this bit of board and then you're cutting your other bit of board, but you're cutting it using the same edge. And what you're getting is, you're getting this effect. So I've deliberately planed this so that it shows you that sort of effect. So you're going to get a lousy joint. Obviously you're going to think, oh look, that's terrible, I've got a big gap underneath. This is accentuated, don't forget. However, you can get rid of that really easily. I'll push this down here to try and demonstrate it. Let's say this is your jointer fence or your table saw fence as an example. And so what you do, you're wanting to join these two edges together. So this is face 1 and this is face 2 of your two boards. This is board 1, this is board 2. So what you do is, whatever your saw setup is, or your edge setup, you think it's all 90 degrees. So obviously you use this as your edge, you run this along your fence, and you do your cut. But instead of just getting the same face and running your next board and doing that, where you're going to reproduce that indiscretion in your fences, you now get this second board, number 2, and you turn it over. You still use the same edge, and now you cut it. And what happens is, you now take out the indiscretion. So, if this is what you had before, if you just did it normally, what happens is when you turn this one over, number 2, and you turn it over, and you join them together, what happens is, see, even with this extreme sort of angulation which I've done, you're getting a perfect gap. So that's it in a nutshell. Really easy. Whether it's a jointer, whether it's your saw, you reference your first cut, your first board using your edge, face up, cut it. Your second board, you're using the same edge you're using as a reference, but this time the face is down and you cut it. And that way you'll get perfect joins. So, geez, I tell you, the tips you give, worth gold. Okay, you have a nice day, and hopefully you'll have some successful glue ups in the future. Less frustration. Okay, see you guys.